Alright folks, how we doing? It's Shabash, it's Orna. This is the Mk.II version of my Realm Zwei-Fencer dragon slaying build. Made a couple of changes. We're going hard on the dragon element of this build. So we can see I've got my Godforged Book of the Dragon, which gives us the dragon alignment, that's 50% extra dragon damage. Still got the same Beast's Amity, that's 30% dragon damage. We've now got a Bulwark, this is a broken version, and this drops from the Nidhogg. It's a new drop that gives us 20% extra dragon damage. And I've switched to an Arisen Baekseju rather than the Arisen Fey Baekseju. Reason for that is extra mana. And then we're still rocking the Old Northern Crown. You can see I've got 4 Ornate Jewels of Creation in there now. And the Final Horseman Boots, that's literally just for extra foresight, so I can go first in party play. And basically, in the Bulwark, the Final Horseman Boots, and the Book of the Dragon, we're going for mana. So basically want to cut down any uses of mana potions. It does kind of slow us down. We're also going double Lugus Gauntlets. We did some investigation, and really we found like the luck bonus to get Jewels of Creation is only, well, if you use like double Concord, there's only like a 4% extra chance to get the Jewels of Creation to drop. So as a hard carry, we're going for double Lugus Gauntlets. So we're going to do a couple of Dragon Roosts, and then I'm going to show you some Party Boss T11 carries as well. Now, the difference in this build to the other previous version, Mk.I, is that we are going wardless. We're not using ward, so that does save a lot of time in the buffing phase of the dungeon. Don't need to cast Divine Bastion, and we actually don't need to worry about ward turn upkeep or indeed ward regeneration or anything like that. And really, that's not really recommended early on in tier 10. You know, I do have 40 odd ascension levels backing me up, and it does really help with the stats. I've got a really good Old Northern Crown, and the Final Horseman Boots also give pretty decent balance stats. And saying all that, it's actually not perfect. You know, we still take damage from Berserk Ymirs, but overall it's pretty solid. So I do use Golem's Fortitude, and then I run with only the single attack and the double attack ups. So we're not using Gate of Gunner, because yeah, that will just open us up to getting one shot, because we do want to go down straight to 1 HP. Now, in party play of maybe like 3 or 4 members in the party, I will sometimes use Gunner if I'm not the leader of the party, and it does speed things up a hell of a lot. However, it is much riskier because you're basically just one shot away from anything with that can do magic damage. Like Nidhogg's can hurt us, and yeah, when we're doing the party boss dungeons, any Ymir with the rank 7 elemental spells, they will pierce and do heavy damage. So this is us basically now in maximum resurgence range. You see we got the dragon alignment proc really early on. You seem to get that proc pretty much, you know, within the first 5 turns of the dungeon, first 5 floors. It's really common. Now I will take this opportunity to try and get a sortie, and that will give us some nice mana regen, and we're pretty much guaranteed now we don't need to use mana potion for the entire dungeon. So Dragon Roosts, they are easier than boss dungeons in terms of there's nothing here that, apart from Nidhoggs, that are immune to dragon, and everything in general has less HP, so we are killing everything more often in one sweep. But yeah, with the double Lugus, you do definitely have the triple attack up more often, and here's our first Ymir. So we can see we do a hefty chunk, and with the Fake Ymir pet, it's actually super solid. I mean, if you have triple attack up, and the Fake Ymir Beast Strikes can crit for like 200k, it's pretty insane. They get the Dragon Alignment boost as well, and it's tons of fun. So you just still have to be really careful for dots as usual, Drake Blight as well. So we just got to keep an eye out on those. And sweep is, yeah, actually really awesome. Really loving it. The blue damage against dragons is super good, and really, it's It's super easy. So we do have the sword play as our kind of nuking spell. You'll see here. I'll crack it off. Bit of overkill. There you go. 900k. So when we've got triple attack up, we're taking Zerk Ymir's down in one shot basically, um, which is super nice. I think the Bulwark, just that extra consistent dragon damage, slightly better than the Arisen Askir Garb. Um, the Askir Garb does have attack on it, which we do miss, but the proc rate for the temp all up is just super low. So yeah, overall Bulwark, more consistent damage. And as I said, we didn't have what am I talking about? Okay, forgot what I was trying to talk about. But here's a Zerk Ymir. We hit him with a sword play that we didn't have any triple attack ups, and we do over 500k. So if we got triple attack up, it's a one shot. This is all about the Ymir farm, by the way. And funnily enough, we think it's pretty clear that actually party boss dungeons are actually better than dragon roosts for quantity of Ymirs. So that's what we've been doing. So what a lot of people have been doing. I've got over 1,000 Ymir kills, and yeah, this build is really pulling through. So solo roosts they work just as well. You just gotta have something for the Nidhogs. So I use Earthstrike 3, and you'll probably see that in the boss dungeons we do. That dragon damage is pretty much okay against everything except Fallen Beowulfs. They are immune to dragon damage. And sometimes if we don't have triple attack up as well, like the Fallen Gilgamesh will also not die to the first sweep. But here we go. Here's Nidhogg doesn't get killed, so there's Earthstrike 3, and that's the dungeon done. Okay, same idea in party boss dungeons. Golden's Fortitude, double attack, single attack, and Berserk Mushroom. Now's a great time to use and to farm Berserk Mushrooms, of course, with the Naganin event going on. And so with boss dungeons, what I will do if I need to use I've got a double defense down there, I'll kind of wait to floor 5 to use Panacea. These are lower tier bosses here, and I usually need to use at least one form of mana recovery in these boss dungeons. It just depends what kind of party makeup we've got, and it does depend what kind of dragons we see. If we see loads of, for example, Quetzalcoatl's, if we see lots of Bash, if we see lots of Ymir, then need to spend more mana on single target skills, and if sweep doesn't take them all out. As I see, already used sweep twice on that floor. So yeah, the mana management is has to be considered. This is a Zerk Bash, probably the most annoying dragon for me, always casting Drake Blight on myself, but there we go, managed to distract it with our party member. And yeah, party boss, just a bit overall more riskier. Mortal Lords, of course, always dangerous. Have to use Golden's Fortitude for them. Thankfully, I do zero them out there with Warrior's Purveying, which is what they normally cast. And yeah, to be honest, it's the same. The risk is mainly the same. It's mainly Ymir's, but there just is more of them in these boss dungeons. So again, not casting Gunner. Got to keep those balanced defense and resistance stats. But yeah, now we've got max Resurgence and triple attack up. You see pretty much. Okay, we got a blight here. So I'm actually going to use a mana potion here. Our party mate can just finish that Ymir off. Just got to watch the blights, of course. Okay. Zerk Gradlin takes a sweep to the face. No problem at all. But you can see the normal tier 11 bosses, they all go down except the Beowulf, immune to our dragon damage. And yeah, everything else, if it's not Fallen Gilgamesh, will go down, even if there's Zerk as well. You see 150k damage, that will take down all these Zerks. Okay, second chance. from the Heretic. But honestly, yeah, we can even tank Heretics, no problem at all, which is good fun. And really, the only difference is if we have Gunner up, is those Gory Niches will go down in one hit. If we somehow have a single attack up temp from like Swordplay or something, even the Emirs can go down as well. So here we go. So smash the entire floor, 5 bosses there. And okay, we didn't catch too many Emirs there, but that's the overall idea. Okay, going to show you what it's like with Gunner. This may end in tears, but at least you'll have a look. So we've cast Gunner there, about almost halfway through this dungeon. Now we need to get to low resurgence range ASAP, and that will allow us to one-shot pretty much all of these tier 9 dragons, the Quetzalcoatl's and the Bash. They are pretty tanky, to be honest. They have a lot of HP, but with Gunner we should be able to one-shot them. Obviously, triple attack up helps as well. Okay, just got to watch the blights. Ice Blight is fine. It's only the Dragon Blight, the Blight of the Drake, which actually has a dot on it. Boom, there you go, 300k on that Quetzalcoatl. Bash goes down as well in one hit. And okay, Gunner is definitely more fun, of course. It's risk reward. But let's see how long it lasts if we can complete this dungeon. If we have the triple attack up for the majority of the tier 11 phase, yeah, we're gonna look good for sure. Still up, which is nice. Okay, unfortunately he didn't kill, so I'm gonna mana pot here. That will allow us to complete the tier 11 section without using a mana potion or without having to use sortie. So we should see, yeah, there, Gory Niche goes down straight away. Oh, double Beowulf, this is not what we wanted at all. I have to use Earth Strike. I could wait for my mate, but yeah, okay. Earth Strike, if that crits, that's quite annoying. It takes us out of maximum resurgence range. Okay, here's Ymir. And yeah, we see we put him down into a really nice spot to get finished off by a single target. And the Gory Niche goes down. So yeah, with Gunner you have extra power, and the Fallen Gilgameshes, they'll go down as well, even without triple attack up. Plenty of Ymir's here, tier 11. So, oh, here's a nice floor. Boom, everything goes down. Ymir's left on 60k and easily finished off. We got the Jewel of Creation drop, but unfortunately no quality on that one. And there we go, that is Gauntlet complete. So that's what the build's like. Let me know what you think. Big thanks to all the Arisen Orna Legends for supporting myself and Orna Legends ecosystem, let's say. And yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Ciao.